Great cars, aren't they?
I love mine. Don't tell me. Your Cougar?
I always wanted one. Peppy, aren't they?
Sure, V8 engine.
Yeah, of course.
And I love the way it handles.
Yeah, love it.
Well, nice talking to you.
Excuse me? Oh, sorry. Great car. Gotta get one.
New Mercury Cougar, only at your Lincoln Mercury Aircore dealer.
Gotta get one.
Love Boat's Gopher becomes a congressman tomorrow on Evening Magazine.
Independence Mall and throughout the Delaware Valley, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Penacoli.
And I'm Diane Allen. For several dozen people aboard two SEPTA trolleys, this has become a long, cold, frightening night. The trolleys were involved in a collision tonight on the Norristown high-speed line. Channel 3's Jackie Hayes standing by right now at the scene of the accident in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Jackie.
That's right, Diane. Just behind me, you see those cars all linked together. In fact, they're just moving the first car that was hit tonight. Apparently, this accident happened about 8:30. A work car reportedly disabled on the tracks and rammed by two other trolley cars. 16 to 20 people, we're told, were hurt. The first accident victims were taken out on stretchers with the help of local EMTs and firefighters. Other rescue workers and firefighters huddled inside the trolley cars and crowded around the accident site. SEPTA investigators walked through the snow to survey the damage. The SEPTA work car was first in line, then a northbound trolley sandwiched between the work car and another trolley. Oakmont Fire Chief Art O'Connor told us what happened.
The work train, which is the yellow train, apparently broke down. The second train stopped behind it. The third one apparently did not, catching obviously the car in the middle.
Some of the victims were wrapped in blankets and laid on heavy tarps to protect them from the snow. Others were put in ambulances right away and taken to local hospitals. And now you're looking again at a live picture at the scene. There you see one of the trolley cars which rammed into the back of the work car. The work car has just been unleashed from the other two cars and has been moved out of position. We're told that none of those injuries was serious tonight. Most of those people are still at area hospitals being checked over. Now, this is not the first problem this Route 100 trolley has had. If you'll remember back in August, when another Route 100 trolley rammed into a wall at 69th Street Station back in August. There you see some of the wreckage. 45 to 50 people hurt at that time. The Route 100 trolley was out of business for several months, just had gotten back into commission. It is going to be out of commission again. How long? SEPTA is not sure. They know that it will not be running in the morning. They say that buses will be on this route instead, and the SEPTA investigation into this accident tonight will continue. Jackie Hayes reporting live in Ardmore. Back to you, Diane.
Thanks, Jackie.
Okay, Jackie, thank you. Our other top story tonight is, of course, today's big snowstorm. A good 24 hours after the first flakes fell in the Delaware Valley, crew
get out of SEPTA here at the site. We don't know at this point what exactly they're looking at as far as a cause in this accident. We do know that normally the Route 100 cars are equipped with some sort of two-way communicators so that the cars can speak to one another, that the engineers of the cars can talk to one another along the line. Just why that third car, though, did not get the word that there were two stopped cars in front of it, we do not know at this point. I'm John Rollins, live on the Action Cam in Ardmore.
All right, John, you stay there because we may be coming back to you in the newscast. Our other big story tonight.
There. He has talked to several, and according to witnesses, that work train, which we spoke of earlier, did come to a stop for some reason on the track. Then the second car came along and stopped within plenty of time, as we reported, for about some 20 minutes. Apparently, though, there was no evidence that any warning devices were put out, any flares or flags, to warn any oncoming trains. And, of course, that is exactly what happened. Another train or another passenger car came along sometime in that 20-minute period and slammed into it. Mark was also able to talk to one of the people who was aboard that second car. His name is Craig Uran. Let's see if we can take a look at that tape.
We were sitting on the train. We came around the corner from Ardmore, I think it was Ardmore Junction, and we ran to the corner. The alarm went off, and the driver said something, I think it was, "Oh my God," and he got up, started running, and I had a look, and I got up and started running too, and we took one or two steps, and that's it. We hit. There was no time at all.
It was Mr. Craig Uran who was describing what it was like to be in that car, or that passenger car that slammed into another SEPTA passenger car about an hour to 2 hours ago here in Ardmore. As we say, we have no official cause, but it doesn't appear as if any type of warning signals were being put out to tell oncoming trains that there was a stalled car on the Route 100 track. What we know from SEPTA is that it may take a number of hours to clear the wreckage, and we are told tomorrow those people who will be normally using the Route 100 trolleys will be using shuttle buses, which will run the same route as the Route 100 trolleys between Norristown and 69th Street Station. So that's the situation right now. I'm John Rollins, live on the Action Cam in Ardmore. Jim?
All right, John, thank you.
But given a news conference this afternoon, SEPTA officials confirmed that the operators of the 2 passenger trolleys involved in Monday night chain reaction did test positive for illegal drugs. Now, according to your analysis, and we're looking now at some tape here that was from that accident Monday night, according to your analysis, the operator of the number 2 car involved, that's the one on the right side of the picture here, tested positive for marijuana. The operator of the number 3 car, the one on the left-hand side, tested positive for marijuana and cocaine. Board Chairman Lou Gould is deeply disturbed.
Second instance which we have had recently where tests have shown that SEPTA operators had the presence of drugs in their body following an accident. This again demonstrates to us the very, very difficult, dangerous situation. Indeed, what I would consider to be a cancer eating away at the internal parts of this organization.
Now, Gould says he doesn't have the results yet from blood tests, which would give apparently a better picture as to the nature of the drug use involved. But they do know, this is SEPTA officials now, do know the operator of the number 3 trolley ignored 2 signals, both a caution light and then a later stop signal on the tracks, was apparently speeding, going some 15 to 20 miles an hour faster than he should have, and apparently had turned off an operating 2-way radio, which could have alerted him to problems down the track. So that's the situation. Some very disturbing news coming out of SEPTA headquarters tonight. I'm John Rollins, live on the Action Cam in Center City.
Thank you, John. In other news tonight, we have the